Hello, and thank you very much for your interest in our online course, Agrobiodiversity and Ecosystem Services. With this introduction, I would like to explain you the scope and the content of the course. And I would like to start with the Sustainable Development Goals. The Sustainable Development Goals, on short SDGs, a blueprint to achieve a more sustainable future for all. In total, we have 17 goals. The goals were adopted by all UN members in 2015. They recognize that ending poverty must go hand in hand with future strategies, like, for instance, improve health and education, to measures to mitigate climate change, and to preserve land and ocean. Actually, these SDGs should be achieved until 2030. However, with the business as usual, the 17 SDGs will not be achieved by 2030 or even 2050. That means extraordinary efforts will be needed to achieve the SDGs. However, this costs resources, and we only have the resources of one planet. And even today, we exceeded some of the planetary boundaries. The planetary boundaries describe limits to the impact of human activity on Earth's system. Beyond these limits, the environment may be not able to self-regulate anymore. Here you can see the figure with the 9 planetary boundaries. The green circle means the safe operating space. However, the red parts indicate an increasing risk. And this is especially true for the nitrogen and phosphorus fluxes, for novel entities, and for biodiversity. So we have to find solutions to increase the biodiversity, and that is also relevant for agricultural areas. So our online course, Agrobiodiversity and Ecosystem Services, were mainly designed for students of the Rostock University and also for students of the European University EU Connexus, and also for the network Dive Crops. However, the course is also open for all interested people. The course consists of 10 subunits. So one unit is biodiversity and agrobiodiversity. We have another unit about natural resources, planetary boundaries, and ecosystem services. Then we have a unit underutilized crops and another about the management in fragile ecosystems. Then we have 2 units regarding the management of mixed cropping system, especially of agroforestry. We also consider the biodiversity in the soil and the plant-associated microorganisms. And finally, we have a unit on organic farming. We have a unit on environmental monitoring and environmental economy. Many parts of this course were developed in the Dive Crops project. Dive Crops means diversifying cropping systems. And here we have worked together with many colleagues from different countries in Latin America, in Africa, Middle East, and Germany, of course. And I want to thank all the colleagues who have contributed to the content of this online course. And we all together hope very much that you enjoy the course and that the course can widen your knowledge in biodiversity and specifically agrobiodiversity.